start an exchange between our kindergarten and the U.S. kindergarten. Okay, so after asking someone in the know how to transport large groups of children, I mean, think of it, 49 kindergartners on a plane. That is a real horror movie. Okay, so we decided, okay, well, since our kids can't go exactly, maybe we can send a doll, something like Flat Stanley. But the problem with Flat Stanley is that it doesn't give a direct connection that a 4 to 6-year-old needs. So we had to have a doll that was instantly recognizable by our students. So we decided to make a doll that featured our students' faces. Here's the first prototype. Me being happy that lunch has arrived. It's a cardboard cutout with a laminated face. And we thought that since our students couldn't write, it would provide a good way to keep a diary of their life, taking pictures with a buddy. So we also thought it would be cool to have several different faces so that the students could express themselves in the situation, and that those pictures could be taken and put into albums, and that would be really cool to have, a cool memory. But that changed, however, with our dear little 4-year-old Akira. Akira is here with his happy face. Okay? All right, and we had sad-faced Akira. Okay. And how about, let's be excited, Akira. All right, boom! No change from Akira. So it was, we ruled that out. We shouldn't have multiple faces, and cardboard cutouts wouldn't make it either. So we decided to go with a felt mitt from Daiso, super glue, and a big picture of our students on the on the front. So they were sent home with this mitten over winter break, and parents were told to take pictures of their kids doing things over the holidays. They posed with their mittens eating mochi, or playing with their pets and toys, and cleaning up the house, osoji, and eating at restaurants, and even sleeping with their buddy mittens. And this time was very crucial in providing the direct connection that the kids needed, and also a great little diary for their American buddies. Our teachers had to get into the act too, so they could help the kids as the project progressed, so they knew how to work the buddy. We also wanted to pair them up with a teacher from our sister school in Boiling Springs, South Carolina, Hendricks Elementary. And Boiling Springs is a town of 5,000. And the great thing about Hendricks, or one of the great things, was the big diversity, 26 ethnicities, 16 languages, a very go-getter staff, and best of all, it was in my mom's hometown. Yes. So we went to Boiling Springs, and we got together to make buddy bags, and that included our students on a mitten with an album of pictures that they took, a disposable film camera for their American buddy to take pictures, and a cassette tape for them to send a message back, and then a little mascot, a souvenir of Gifu. This is the Gifu mascot. We planned a week's worth of lessons. We wanted to show the Hendricks students how our students learned English, but we did it with a twist. We used the same songs that we did in Japan, but we taught them the Japanese. So Genki, or good, became Genki, and Sugoi, great, or vice versa, and then hungry, Peko Peko. Alexander, first year in kindergarten, son of migrant workers, first year learning English. We were walking together through the lunchrooms, head bowed down low, and I'm like, wow, about to ask him, what's up, Alexander? And he looks up at me and he says, Peko Peko. And the kids would always yell, we want to do the song in Japanese, no English for them. So we brought all of the Hendricks buddies back, and there one went to karate practice, and it brought things to life for our teachers, the families, the students. And they finally got to see it in action and realize that their buddy mittens too were in America, so they could see themselves in America, and it was just a big thrill. These are Hendricks teachers that came to visit us. Principal and vice principal also came, and they got to do the touristy things, and they got to do something special like have breakfast with sumo wrestlers, and of course visit with our students in school. They sent us 5 teachers, and in August of 2008 we sent them 15. Team Japan's in the yellow and Hendricks is in the blue, and it was 10 days of just immense love and power. It was incredible. The effect of the Buddy Mitten project had just blown, and we quickly witnessed the power of community. The Boiling Springs community really embraces businesses and people just donated their time and their money and their effort and their talents. They donated meals and t-shirts and special events tickets. And over 300 people came, students and families and friends, to enjoy an evening of barbecue, square dance, and bonodori. Okay, so Hendrix went on to develop annual school events from this project. Every year they have the Cherry Blossom Festival with Japanese cultural events. And they have a friendship garden with a bunch of cherry trees. So every year there's the blossoming. And they created a troupe of pianica players with pianicas that we donated to them. And further along in the spirit of collaboration, we share curriculum. They'll use the rainbow fish and we'll use the rainbow fish in our English class. And so we'll share games and activities and songs and even make crafts to send to each other. And it just makes everybody feel like there's a big community going on. We're also sharing our values and our culture. And we're learning a lot about them and they're learning a lot about us. Yeah, their mailboxes are blue, ours are red. But it goes beyond that. It goes to people seeing the commonalities, students being really interested in what they have in common. And, well, our original 5-year-olds are in 3rd grade now. And while they may not carry their original buddy around, I hope that they'll be able to say that some of the most important things I learned in English, I learned in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Start early.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Next up is Steve.
that super cool stuff says hi.
You guys just a minute.
Yeah.